So the focus of the LANS-funded research was to develop a culture method that improved upon our conventional ways of culturing airway cells. So conventionally, the way all researchers do it, or most researchers I should say, they grow cells on flat pieces of glass or plastic. So you can imagine when you do that, the cells behave much differently than they would in the airway. So what we tried to do was take inspiration from actual airway tissue and build a structure that resembled lung tissue but was still small enough to be able to study under a microscope in a lab without having to do any really complicated analyses. So I think seed funding is important for all research, especially airway research and lung research in a place like Nova Scotia. So as a new investigator, it's sometimes hard to build enough preliminary data to convince other scientists that our studies are worth supporting through larger funding. So the LANS grant that was awarded to our lab a year ago, or a year or two ago I guess, was instrumental in helping us get another larger grant to support this research for another 3 years. So recently we were awarded a Nova Scotia Health Research Foundation grant, and now we're going to be pursuing our airway research much further and looking into the ways that airway cells interact with immune cells. So I think it makes a huge difference to researchers as well as all the young people that they train in their labs. So through the LANS grant, we were able to actually support one of my master's students to pursue a new area of research, and also an undergraduate in the lab who's now doing her honors work. So it's extremely important to have this kind of support from donors that lets us train the next generation of people in science and also support new ideas.